What's going on, you guys? Alex here with Elevation Off Grid. Welcome back to the shop. We are back again with another truck build and delivery. Today we are taking this Rapid Red F550, building it into a badass black edition. Also want to apologize in advance for the audio on this one. A lot of background noise during the delivery portion. Busy day at the shop that day. Anyway, let's get to it.
Nice to meet you. Come on in. Yeah, great.
How are you, dude?
Good, how are you?
Good. So excited.
Your truck came out awesome. Close that door.
Yeah.
Came out sweet, huh?
Dude, that color does with all the blackout you're talking about.
Yeah. That came out really good.
Yeah, with those matching everything.
Yeah. That's bumper agate black, so it looks black. They kind of catch it a little bit, shine there and all. Metallic.
So this is all that's a normal item. This is normal.
Yeah, this is normal.
I always forget how tall they are.
Yeah. So they're not as tall as they look though. They're shorter than a 350 on 37s.
Right.
You know what I mean? But so yeah, I'll go to low. Oh, it does for sure. Yeah. We'll go low first. So low ride height. Speed limit 15.
So when you hit 15, it automatically does it on. Okay.
It does. If you hit a bump, you're basically like at the top of the strut. The piston's at the top, so you'll feel it.
Right.
You know what I mean? This puts roof height at 610, so you can fit normal parking.
You ready? Ready? Here it goes.
So that'll raise it a full 8.
Use what? Yeah. So Ultimate's another 2 inches higher than that?
What?
The Ultimate's 2 inches higher with 43s, right?
Probably a little bigger with the tire.
Yeah, a little bit bigger, so you're
That's
probably
huge.
like 4.5.
That's so
We actually
big.
have one over there. I'll show you before we leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the other red one that you're doing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're building that for fire show.
Oh, nice.
So from normal, actually jump in there real quick. I'll just run through the liquid spring driver interface with you. So right there, it just sends to your weight, and
Right.
that's why you heard the pump run for a split second. Yeah. So on the right side is your height control settings.
Right.
On the left side, your comfort settings.
Okay.
On the right side, you have normal, M-low, and low. M-low stands for medium low.
Right.
Just above that, M-high stands for medium high.
Okay.
So what medium low will do is it drops the tail, puts it in low,
Gotcha.
leaves the nose in normal.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
for
Trailers,
yeah,
just
hooking up a trailer, that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
M-high does the opposite. It'll leave the front in normal, put the rear in high.
Okay. Cool.
So that's that. Another use sometimes for M-low is if you're at a diesel station where, here's your keys. If this is the concrete in front of a pump, you pull up this way. If this concrete is sloped this way, it puts your truck at an opposite angle.
With the fill.
So you may have to go M-low. So just
Okay.
kind of keep that in mind. Like if
Gotcha.
you know you need fuel and you're filling it, and
the ass
yeah,
down.
squat the ass down.
Cool.
That's it.
These things are comfortable, dude.
It's the 23s have different seats.
Okay, so it is different.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is different.
Okay.
And Ford never talked about it. But you get
Yeah,
it's
I've
weird.
done so much research on this truck, it's unreal, and I never saw that in anything.
To this day, even like Ford hasn't talked about it, but like you get in one of these and you get in a 22.
Yeah, you can
there's
feel
an
the difference.
Obvious
Yeah,
difference.
That drove the 21 all week last week. Yeah, it's definitely different.
Yep. They're super nice. It's
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
for a Lariat, like it doesn't feel like it. Like it's nice.
Just going to platinum, you're just spending 10 grand on seats that massage your butt.
Pretty
Which is
much.
Great, but I don't need that at all. It really does change a lot too.
Oh, you pull
It's
it out in the
crazy.
sun. It is crazy.
Yeah, it's like
beautiful.
super red.
Yes.
It's a crazy color.
It's a beautiful color. It's one of like, I think it's one of 2 or 3-stage pearl reds,
Right,
like in the
right.
entire automotive industry. Which is, I mean,
Daddy, help me.
it's an entirely different like paint.
Yeah,
application
yeah. It's
process.
just such a weird color. It's cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Yep. What else? We can run through your aux switches real quick.
Okay. Cool.
I'll kill the lights just so you can kind of see it.
Okay. Sweet.
So the way that we aim all the aux lamps is basically shortest distance to longest, and then you have your ditch.
Nice. Okay.
So to kill those guys, we hit aux switch 1,
That's the bottom ones.
bottom. So we
Gotcha.
we kind of aim those down and slightly in.
Perfect.
It's not technically a DOT legal or SAE legal lamp, but we found aimed like this, you get a nice light output, and oncoming drivers don't flash you. And in my mind, like, well, if they're not flashing, like it's not in their eyes, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So from there, if you go headlights, you get right above it, and then go to aux switch 2. It's going to be your light bar.
Okay.
So that's like, it'll give you half a mile or so of visibility. Like, it's pretty sweet. And then go aux switch 3. That'll be your ditch lights. Yep.
That's when I had my Raptor. I did everything like that. There's some deer on the side of the road.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah. No, they're awesome. And then I believe 5 and 6 are blank.
Okay.
6 is rear.
Okay. 4 and 5 are blank.
Yes. Yep. 4 and 5 are blank. 6 is rear. We put 6 rear because we feel like it's easy. Just all the way right. Click. Done. Yes. Stop retraction there. So everything looks and operates just like it does on a factory truck. That's just our hitch rather than like a factory Ford hitch. You do have BMW ball kit behind the driver's seat on the floor. Yeah, I can't wait for you to pull a trailer with this. Travis said you're going to tow with it right away.
Yeah, I'll probably have the trailer on with stuff very possibly tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I actually, when we were doing it, because I had an old gooseneck that was, I mean, they don't go bad. It was 30-something years old, but with the new bed rails, if you hit a pothole, you smack the bed rails. Like they're so low. So I bought a Diamond C with that extra hook and everything.
Nice.
Just kind of like your same setup.
Hell yeah. What length did you get?
30.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hydraulic tail?
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep. So did all that. Yeah. So I had on, because I have a just like XL 350 dually, like single cab, normally dually up for work. I had probably 24,000 pounds in that trailer the other day with that. I mean, it worked, but it was about as much as you could possibly get in that truck, man. It was right there, so I was like, man, this will be sweet.
Oh yeah. We'll just run through some maintenance-y potential. This is labeled just for your power steps. It seems like Ford has tapered off a little bit in doing this, but for 6-7 months on the 23 trucks, it was like, it almost seems like semi-monthly they were pushing over the base to those trucks. So it does seem like it's kind of tapered off. Right now he has no software updates needed, but sometimes you park it overnight, and if you get software update, you open your door and your steps don't come down. So
I have that with my 21 too.
Okay, so pull fuse, put it back in. Each resets. That's the reset. This is a liquid spring fuse.
Gotcha. Okay.
We leave it somewhat loose here because if you ever have to access,
it's a nightmare to get those fuse panels.
It's a pain in the ass. Yeah. So if you already know about these, you know, like if you ever do take it off,
better
make
than
sure
the
it's tight.
21.
It is
sure.
better.
Yeah.
It is better. Make sure you get it back on all the way.
Down all the way.
Yep.
Cool.
They're
Be careful, dude.
they're notorious for not getting properly seated and water getting in this.
Oh, interesting.
And then it'll
Which they're a nightmare to get off. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they're a nightmare to get off, nightmare to get on, and Ford's fixes will make sure it's properly seated. It's kind of shitty.
Right. Yeah. So if you can get your hand,
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah. So see those two little dots?
Yep.
When they are parallel with each other, that means it's totally locked. It is a compression fitting, so.
Okay.
Yep. There we go. There's that back. Then push on the bottom. Oh, I didn't get them all the way. There we go. He comes out. Remote goes there. And then, do you know how to operate a winch?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So free spool, spun forward, and then to lock it in all the way back.
Perfect.
Yep.
So see next.
Yep.
And then is it the other one, the upgrade route? Is it an actual remote, or is
Correct.
it? Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, I've had to do all my tremor. I've had to use that to get like a skid steer in the snow. Or I'm in the truck, or I'm in the skid steer doing it, holding it at the same time, trying to do that while the truck's running.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are super handy.
Oh no, they are for
Yeah.
sure.
And all the right ways.
Unbelievable.
And all the right ways, sir.
Uncle TJ.
What?
When you were watching, I was in the back of the...
You were hiding back there?
I think if you're used to driving dualies, this is like driving a car.
Right, that's what you were saying.
It's weird how much more nimble they are.
Right.
You almost really can't describe it. We tell people this. We try to explain it. We try to talk to them, and it's like you really just gotta do that. You just gotta drive that. Yeah.
So when you guys do the grills, you just get black replacements? Do you actually paint them and do them?
No. We actually purchase black replacements.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
It's like hard to paint and do them.
No, the paint never lasts.
Right.
Yep. Painting chrome.
It just peels right off.
Yeah.
Unless you're acidated, it's impossible.
Yeah.
And then, do we do the paint protection stuff in the bumpers in there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you look there,
Right there, you see right there.
there, and then full front bumper is done also.
So I was a little worried it was like the black. It's like, yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Well,
Just in case.
a painted steel bumper, you 100% will get rock chips.
Right.
No absorption, like it will get rock chips.
Right.
The guy that we use that does our trucks, he's done so many of our bumpers, he knows exactly how to do it. And they come out. They come out.
You can't even tell it's there. It's freaking awesome. You did a great job.
See y'all later. Yeah.
All right, guys, that is a wrap on this truck build and delivery. Thanks for tagging along on another delivery with us. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon for notifications every time we upload a new video. Check out the merch shop, elevationoffgrid.com. We're gonna have some really cool stuff dropping there soon. New shirts, hoodies, hats as well. Also, if you're in Colorado the weekend of August 22nd, we are gonna be at Overland Expo Mountain West in Loveland, Colorado. We're gonna have some really cool trucks on display there. Come by and check us out. Thanks again for watching the video, guys. We will see you on the next one.